Chelsea here. I wanted to make a quick video to thank everyone who has been out in Dakota for the NoDAPL fighting against the pipeline. I've done a fair amount of reading about it, and basically, if that pipeline had been built the way that they were planning on it, that would affect when that pipeline leaks, because it's not a matter of if. If those pipelines leak 100% of the time, which is scary, that would have affected half of our country's water. That pipeline would have gone under, would have crossed the Missouri River 2 times, which then links up to the Mississippi, and the Mississippi is responsible for about half of our country's water. We already have a large pipeline that is going over Lake Michigan. And one interview that I saw, I'll put the link below, he's a whistleblower. He's someone who used to work for the pipeline. And he said that between the 2 pipelines, if we were ever in a situation of war, or if someone wanted to basically put the emergency brakes on the United States, all they would need to do would be blow up those 2 pipelines. The Dakota Access Pipeline and the one that's already going over the Lake Michigan, and that would basically be 95 or so % of our entire country's water. So pretty freaking scary stuff there. I know that the last permit just got denied by Obama, so I need to follow up and see what that exactly means, but once again, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone who's been out there. I know that it's been freaking crazy. People have lost arms from the police, rubber bullets, water grenades, things like that have been used against peaceful protesters. Additionally, I know that they banned aerial photography by anyone but the police, because the drones were catching lots of things, things from like police brutality, but also the pipeline was being built overnight, which they weren't supposed to be doing. So thank you to everyone who's there, and I just hope that we as Americans can wake up and see what's going on. It's not just about Native American land as much as that those treaties need to be honored. It's affecting each and every one of us, and we all really need to wake up and band together and start to see that there is a war going on against us to keep us as servants. Along the same lines with the war on our water, we see chemtrails. They're spraying us all pretty much continuously. Something else that was recently brought to my attention is that salting during the winter, especially in those northern states, when we salt our roads at the end of the season, that snow melts and all that salt does have to go somewhere. And a lot of streams and rivers are now acidifying from the salt and killing entire ecosystems. Another aspect of the war on water is the privatizing of, or I don't even know if it's been privatized, but I know that companies like Nestle and bottled water companies are coming in and buying up ponds and rivers and taking all the water that people have been living on for years and years. And then we see things like what's gone on in Flint, Michigan, and still is going on in Flint, Michigan, where our water is so poisonous that it's killing people. I know a large amount of the water in the United States is fluoridated, with the claims that the fluoride does something for our teeth somehow, even though we just drink it. I know our water here in Las Vegas is extraordinarily atrocious. We have high amounts of chlorine in our water. I actually, here we have an Airbnb room where we have guests stay with us occasionally. And a couple months ago, we had some German folks who stayed with us. They're wonderful. But they actually mentioned, they said they didn't understand how Americans, they had stayed at a couple different Airbnbs across during their travels, and they said that they didn't understand how we had become so acclimated to having chlorine in our water. They would smell the water in the showers at like the resorts that they had stayed at and at the other homes, and they were shocked that people would shower in that every day, let alone drink it. So as a group, I hope that we will continue to wake up and continue to fight for our rights before it's too late. Once again, thank you to all those who participated and supported the boycott or the shutting down of the Dakota Access Pipeline. I need to follow up a little bit more, but just want to take a moment to say thank you and call some attention to some of the other water issues going on. So I love you all. I hope you're having a great day, and talk to you soon. See ya.